¿Qué pasa, amigos? My name is Ash, and today I am bringing with me a bucket full of gaming stories from around the universe that I want to share with you on today's episode of Random Gaming News. So let's start our rapid fire news stories with one that shocked me, yet it wasn't surprising in the least. And that emotional paradox was created by the announcement that Apple would be entering the realm of game streaming services. Named Apple Arcade, this game subscription service aims to provide the user with a variety of titles, all playable on a variety of platforms including phone, desktop, or TV. However, unlike Stadia, Apple Arcade will not be a cloud service. This service will act more like the Xbox Game Pass, allowing monthly subscribers unlimited access to the selection of titles featured within the arcade. As of now, the arcade is stocked with about 100 titles, with new titles being added, quote, all the time. It seems the library will be mostly mobile games to start, with larger, more ambitious titles coming later in the service's life. It was confirmed that the game data would transfer between platforms, allowing players to shift their currently running game between devices. There's currently no price point given, but given what the service offers, it should be relatively cheap, possibly around $10 to $15. Apple Arcade will release this fall in over 150 countries. Quick opinion note on this story, I found the headline exciting, but once I dove into the details, my excitement quickly faded. With all of the recent cloud-based gaming services being announced, it's clear that Apple Arcade will be overshadowed by the likes of Stadia and Microsoft's xCloud. Just my opinion, I would love to know how you guys are feeling about this reveal in the comments below. Anyway, on to the next story, and unlike the Apple Arcade story, the headline and the details of this story were extremely exciting. And that headline was, gaming developer Monolith Soft is hiring for production on a brand new Legend of Zelda game. Monolith Soft co-developed the Zelda games Skyward Sword and most recently Breath of the Wild. They clearly have expertise in open world games shown by their history, and I think their involvement in the development process hints at the fact that this new Zelda game will be on the same grand scale that Breath of the Wild was built on. There's no timetable for this game, however, if you're itching for some Zelda action, the Link's Awakening remake will be dropping later this year. Moving on to another new title on the horizon, Borderlands 3. This famous shooter looter got a very exciting new trailer a few days ago. It's looking as crisp as ever with its signature art style. This newest Borderlands is shaping up to be incredibly fun and engaging. The trailer showed off a variety of environments, from towering cities to damp marshes. The classic elements of a Borderlands game all seem to be in place, and that is a beautiful sign for longtime fans of this classic series. The trailer also touted that the game would feature over 1 billion guns, stunting on the community with their incredible RNG loot system that players love. Grinding in Borderlands and finding those crazy unique guns is a staple of the series, and we are all glad to see it back. While there was no release date announced in the trailer, we were given the date of April 3rd, which is when we can expect additional information on the title. I'm personally hoping we get a late 2019 or early 2020 release, as I am feeling extremely impatient for this game already. Next, I want to take the video's excitement level and watch it come crashing down, as Bethesda has said at PAX East that we will not be seeing any additional information about Elder Scrolls 6 or the newest RPG title Starfield at this year's E3 conference. Both titles were revealed to the public last year at E3 with small teasers, and many fans, including myself, were hoping for and even expecting an update for both of these titles at the gaming conference this year. It's hard to say when we will see these games again, as Bethesda has said we will actually see the technology that is running the game before we see the game itself, and that we will not see more from either game until 2020, calling into question the release date of these two massive titles. As far as release date goes, they may have actually answered that question last year, and that is because marketing director Pete Hines said that the games would most likely release in the next generation of consoles, which we know now will be releasing in the second half of 2020. Although both of these titles are a long way off, it's apparent that Bethesda needs to nail these games, as the historically great company has been struggling as of late. Finally, we come to our last story, which is more of a bonus piece of news more than anything. There's been some back and forth about this story's validity, so I thought sharing it may give those who have specific impressions some further insight on the topic. It was apparently leaked on the PlayStation Store a few days ago that Season 1 of Apex Legends would be receiving a second new character in the near future. That leak has since been revised, and it seems that speculations people were making about there being two legends actually turned out to be a leak about two new items or guns being added to the game. This is either an editing mistake or a cover-up deployed by Respawn. Note the developer hasn't officially confirmed or denied these leaks or rumors, but in my opinion, I believe we will not see a new character this season, but on the bright side, we should be seeing some new weapons and loot dropping in the very near future, and for that I am very excited. However, I would say that I am cautiously optimistic, as I have a bad feeling they might be adding yet another energy weapon, and I don't know about you, but I am tired of finding the Havoc and energy ammo all over the map. Anyway, that will do it for this video. video, make sure you hit like, click or tap that subscribe button to become the heart of this gaming channel, and be a part of the conversation in the comments below by telling everyone how you feel about any and all of today's stories. And for more gaming analysis, news, reviews, and opinions, stay here on Ash Heart. And as always, thanks for watching.